Kimmie came over and, I guess her and Maurice started talking from there. But Kimmie said that he had an office down, her office used to be upstairs from Credit One. And then she said that, then she started with his inbox and on Facebook and asked him to cut Jalen hair. And this was, I guess, him coming to cut Jalen's hair. And it was a while before he even asked her out. So it seems like she was throwing herself at him. From what Maurice was saying in the Carlos interview, that, him and Kimmie are not each other's type. I think Kiowa is very much so Maurice's type. You can tell the way that he looked at them is different. It don't seem like he is attracted to Kimmie. I think he's just using her. That's just my opinion. I feel like they knew each other way before, because why are you sleeping on somebody's couch, Maurice, if you have a Corvette? Why are you riding around in a Corvette sleeping on somebody's couch? It doesn't make sense. It's given that y'all like to showboat, like them charges you got, them hustling charges in Baltimore when you were there with Kimmie, I believe, in my opinion. Then there's a picture posted with Mark, Maurice, and Marcel. They in some type of club. Kimmie posted this. She tagged Letitia and 2 other people. This was January 22nd, 2011. I see, like I said, I don't think it's cheating if a person filed for divorce and you dating them. I don't think that's cheating. Shit, they about to get a divorce, especially if him and the wife is not talking about reconciliation. But you trying to act like you wasn't doing any of this stuff with Kimmie. You moved on to Kimmie real fast. For her to be posting you all over social media and stuff like that, y'all have moved pretty quickly. So Maurice also put on his stories, his Facebook thing, I'll make it easy. 8/10 filed. 8/10, which I guess August 2010, filed. February 2011, divorce finalized. 9 September 2011, started dating Kimmie. Dating Kimmie exclusively December 2011. He said, to be clear, I dated a lot of women between August 2010 and September 2011. A lot. Kimmie just wasn't one of them. But you didn't start dating Kimmie until September 2011. But in January of 2011, Kimmie was posting pictures of all the brothers and tagging Letitia and all that in. And she also played one of the old lives from Mark and Kiowa, where Mark was saying like Kimmie was around her. Kimmie was around Kiowa. So if you left Michigan to come down there to Alabama and, have filed for divorce, why was Kimmie even meeting you? She was Patricia's friend. Mark's wife, ex-wife. They were friends. So why would Kimmie be meeting Kiowa or being around Kiowa at that time? Why? And if she would sit around in Kiowa's face and be fucking Maurice, Because Kyle it wasn't no need for her to be down there. What was she doing? It's given that they was trying to reconcile, or they was kicking it in some type of way in order for a point for Kimmie to even meet Kiowa. What was she doing down there? It's not making any sense. And then for her to be posting about him, Superman, December 12th of 2010. So this is very much so giving side chick. She had, like I said, she had the recorders and stuff like that on her thing with Kimmie and Maurice flat out lying, giving out lies and stuff like that. Because even what Kimmie was saying discredited what he was saying on his timeline. So Kimmie, stop it. And again, that's why you associated so much with coleslaw, because your ass is fucking sauerkraut. And Maurice meathead ass is a damn sausage that go in the sauerkraut. And Marceau bell pepper nose chopped up in there too is given. I cannot believe it. Kimmie, Maurice, stop with the lies. I don't know. Kimmie, you exposed. Kiowa knew what she said when she said it, and that was that. Now, y'all, let's move on to Slaw stinking ass. Because I don't know if y'all seen True T's video. If y'all haven't, go over there and watch it. But she released some information about Slaw. She said that she's 99% sure that Slaw had a baby back in March. And when her and Martell had that thing back then, I believe that either she was in her last stages of pregnancy, or she had just had a baby. And I believe that's why they locked him up, but he was able to convince them to, whoever was able to convince them to not press those 4 charges on him, because she was pregnant or just had a baby. And they was in there tussling. So I'm not believing that. I believe that she did just have a baby. And she said it wasn't that baby that was with the sister. So she said if she do, either she get a baby up for adoption, or the baby might be with her family, or she still might just be hiding it in that house with her. I really believe it. And then Lil Pear, where's she at with that daddy? And I don't think it's just for like for the summer she over with her father, because they live close enough to where she wouldn't have to like go and stay with him for the full summer and stuff like that. Because if y'all think about it, we haven't seen Paris in a while. Okay, first we were speculating that Paris' father had told her that she couldn't have her on social media, because I wouldn't want my baby being on there, especially it look like they have a nice little family. Him and his wife, they have 2 children together. The wife seems like she loves Paris too, as her own, and she probably like, we got to get her out of this stuff with this girl. Coleslaw is off her shit, in our opinion. And they probably like, the wife probably was like, she gotta go from that girl, because it's too damn. It's gonna be too late if we don't. I think the last time we seen Paris was when her and Slaw was at that restaurant. Remember when Slaw lost her last place and I guess she was staying with her mom or something like that? I think Slaw went to go stay with her. Then when she got her little money and got her a place, then her and Paris had went to eat right before then. Remember? Then she started being in that apartment. That was the last time we seen her in Paris, that time when she was at that restaurant and she asked the person for the waiter for carry out, and Paris said make it snappy. So right there, she already getting flipped at the damn mouth and too much. So they probably was like, oh no, we can't send her back over there because she getting out of hand. And let's get a hold of this before it gets too far. We didn't heard her a couple of times, but she wouldn't let her get on camera. So, I think that she went and stayed there when she had lost her place that time. And then she came back and they probably, like, she probably went back over there and they was like, oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And now it's to the point to where I feel like she just gave, because we couldn't find any like paperwork on it from like custody around, you know, like for them going to court or him taking her to court. So I'm assuming that he just told her like, this stuff, like she had that breakdown and all that type of stuff. Knox pulling liquor out her purse. She online, like I said, in a full breakdown. I think that all those things went into play, and you were actually on live. You were on live, leaving your baby in the car, making her go get the baby, leaving your baby in the tub unattended. Like, he probably was like, this stuff is recorded, stupid bitch. Like, hand over to custody, because we're assuming that she used to get child support for Paris and she probably didn't want to let that little check go. Y'all seen after that little check gone, she ain't got no money really. She only maybe has some money when she sell a few items or when Martell get money from OWN or Carlos or whatever he's just, and he probably give her some money so she can get some little supplies for her boutique. But other than that, she don't get nothing done. Barely get her hair done. Lashes don't be done, nails don't be done, nothing. She be looking raggedy. So that's why I feel like too that she has been off camera too, and that baby. When he made her stand back when she had that little pink two-piece on, it was given just had a baby too. It was given that her body was going back to her, you know, a baby weight, regular weight. Because she lost that weight quick as hell that she claimed she was so big and all that, and she didn't want to show her body. I don't know, y'all. So I don't think that... and then also those allegations that the original Straight No Chaser had put out about somebody called CPS and said that Martell was messing with Paris, and they went to her school and stuff like that. And that was around a time when Melda Martell was in court. For one, I didn't believe that, and I feel like Slaw put them out, and that's another reason why her father probably was like, what the fuck is going on? She probably was like, she just lying, that ain't happened, she lying. So he probably knew that she made that up and told that girl that, so try to mess with Melody. He probably knew that. And then he probably was like, oh no, no, she's coming with us. Like, she's coming with us. Because if you foolish enough to even put that out into the universe about your daughter and your boyfriend or friend boy, your other baby daddy, like, now what if they would have went up to that school or whatever the case may be, and Paris would have said that was happening? Who do y'all think she would have picked? Y'all think she would have picked Paris over Martell or Martell over Paris? I think she would have picked Martell and made Paris leave. And that's probably why that daddy is like, no. And then again, I don't believe it, because Martell has 3 daughters. So they would have had him they would have went up to the school and talked to his daughters too. And that's something also that Mel would have been able to bring up in court when they was going for custody. That's something she could have brought up in court. Or why she didn't want him to have full custody, or why she should have had full custody, because these allegations were out there. And if they went up to that school, they probably had to call her daddy. Because that was a time that Slaw didn't really have a place. I don't think she had a place. I think she was staying at her mom at that time. So that court, that stuff the parents would have been with her daddy. Which is ironic that they will come up with these kind of allegations when she's not even there. And they had them go up to the school, so you know they contacted her daddy. Think about it. And I also want to know, are y'all curious as to what do y'all think Martell and Paris' relationship is like? Because remember, Slaw was saying that Martell was not around Paris. So, and I was like, that's could be very much so true, because not only like that, because I feel like he only come over there when Paris is probably asleep. So she probably don't really have that much interaction with him. But I wonder, like, when they do see each other, like, what is their interaction? Do she like him? How do he treat her? I wonder how he treats her. And then, now that they have kids together, I'm wondering now again, because Queen Sheba has said that, you know, it was some type of bullying going on with Paris, and I'm assuming the Eminem girls. So she's been around them. I wonder how they feel about her. Do they like her? Do she like them? Or, again, like, what Martell interactions with her is like. And I want to know what his interactions and how his relationship is with Paris' daddy. I want to do he try that shit with Paris' daddy, because Paris' daddy look like he is like a tall, dark, and handsome. Okay? Tall. And not with the shits. And the bookmarks. His ass is giving. Okay? Because I think that Paris' daddy put Martell on that video on purpose. When he posted that video of Paris' birthday. Like, I'm putting your suck ass on here so people could see where you at. Because you was just not at your daughter's party. I want to do Paris' daddy and that mama follow the Mel and Martell saga. Probably do. That's why he was like, oh my Lord, I got to get her. And his wife probably mentioned it, because she probably don't even want Slaw around her or him. Because she said Paris was getting baptized. They said she couldn't even come. And I ain't see her in none of the little family pictures they had. I ain't see them in none of them. She ought to be ashamed of herself. I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that it's not only a Slawton gave up everything in her life, her youth, her child, her sanity, and soon her freedom for Martell? What do y'all think about that? Y'all let me know down in the comments, and let me know about this side chick mess with Kimmie and this whole ordeal with Kimmie now. Let me know if y'all think this stuff is real with Kimmie and them. I don't. And do y'all think Kimmie a piece of shit like I do? Because I do. Because Kimmie is a damn rattlesnake. I'm not about to deal with them. Okay? I'm not about to deal with Tweedledum-dee and Tweedledum-dum sitting on here lining our faces trying to deflect from what the hell we need to be focused on. Okay? Again, fake outrage marketing. Okay? So let's get into these comments and let me know what y'all think. And until next time, y'all like this video and subscribe to the channel. Bye.